The X-Men are some of the most beloved comic book characters of all time. They've had quite a few movies over the years. Some really good and some really terrible movies. I didn't even watch Dark Phoenix. I didn't even bother with that one. But since Disney now owns the movie rights to the X-Men, we're obviously gonna get a reboot in the next few years, and it's obviously gonna be in the MCU. And I cannot be more excited for it. So that's why in this video, I'm gonna be sharing my picks for who should play the characters in the MCU. I'm gonna be recasting the X-Men for the MCU. Now, there's a lot of X-Men. Obviously, I'm not gonna cast every single one of them in this video. So I'm gonna be doing this in multiple parts. In this first part, I'm gonna be casting the OG 5 X-Men, including Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman, Angel, and Beast. Also, I'll be casting Storm, Professor X, and last but not least, Wolverine. So if you want to see who I cast as Wolverine, you're gonna have to stay till the end of the video. And also, I went for a younger cast, and that's because that's the route I think Marvel's gonna go. Starting off with the younger cast is gonna ensure that these actors can play these characters for a longer period of time without Marvel having to worry about them getting too old to do action-centric scenes. And also, if we start off with the younger cast, I think it would make us feel more emotionally attached to them because we'll see them age over time. So let's not waste any more time. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. First up is Cyclops, aka Scott Summers. And for the role of Cyclops, I chose Charlie Rowe. Charlie Rowe played Ray Williams in Rocketman, which was a movie about the life of Elton John. And I get that a lot of people hate Cyclops. You know, he's arrogant, he's uptight, he's a Boy Scout. You know, sometimes he doesn't make the best decisions, but I do think there's a really charismatic and heroic side to the character, and Charlie Rowe would definitely lean into that heavily.
That was good. I mean, you could do with some words.
He would bring a lot of likability and charisma to the role, just like he did in Rocketman. He would also do a really good job at playing the nerdy side of the character of Cyclops, because in Rocketman, Ray Williams was also pretty nerdy. Overall, I think he would do a great job. Next up is Marvel Girl, aka Jean Grey. And for the role of Jean Grey, I chose Maya Hawke. Her character Robin was introduced in season 3 of Stranger Things, and I thought she did a great job. I really enjoyed her character in the show. If you've seen the show, you know how likable Maya Hawke can act, and she can really give a great and entertaining performance. She has a lot of charisma to her, and that charisma shines through when she's playing a character. Jean Grey is a character that usually everyone likes and that everyone can get along with. She's always had a lot of charisma to her, and Maya Hawke can definitely bring that charisma. And Maya Hawke also knows how to make a character feel really natural. In Stranger Things, Robin also acted sarcastic and cynical at times.
You are 0 for 6, Popeye.
Yeah, I can count.
You know that means you suck.
And because of that, Maya Hawke would do a great job at making Jean Grey feel real and down to earth. Overall, I think she's a fantastic pick for the role. Next up is Iceman, aka Bobby Drake. And for the role of Iceman, I chose Justice Smith. Justice Smith played Tim Goodman in the 2019 film Pokemon Detective Pikachu, which was super enjoyable. Of course I'm gonna like it, it's live action Pokemon. But anyways, Justice Smith gave a really great performance in the movie, and he really did a good job at fitting the fun comedic tones of the movie.
Conversation here, please.
Stop talking! You're a hallucination!
You're a hallucination.
You out! Shoot!
He brought a lot of heart to the role of Tim Goodman, and any actor who plays Bobby Drake needs to be able to bring that heart and that charisma, and Justice Smith can really do that. Even though it's a Pokemon movie, Detective Pikachu, it's got some emotional moments in it, let me tell you. And Justice Smith handled those moments really well, and he showed that he's a really talented actor, and overall, I think he'd be a great pick for Iceman. Next up is Angel, aka Warren Worthington III. And for Angel, I chose Dacre Montgomery. Out of the OG 5 X-Men, Angel's definitely the most rebellious and snobby out of the group. Yeah, at times he's quippy and fun like Bobby, but he's got more of an edge to him and he's more rebellious. And I really think they should lean into those elements in the MCU. And because of that, Dacre would be a great pick. Dacre did a really good job as Jason in 2017's Power Rangers. His character was rebellious, but he also had compassion for others. And the character was eventually shown to be a really great team player that really cared for his teammates. And if you're gonna play a character that's a part of a team, in this case the X-Men, then you're gonna need to have that team spirit, and Dacre would definitely have that. He was really able to bring that character to life, and he really made him feel real.
This is your team.
Thank you.
And obviously his most popular role is Billy in Stranger Things. This is Dacre's best performance, definitely. Yeah, Billy was a jerk, and this role was a lot darker than his role as Jason. But over time, we got to see why Billy was the way he was, and Dagger did a fantastic job with the character. He made him feel really real, and he brought a lot of depth to him. This dark role showed how much talent Dagger has, and he could do a really good job at playing dark characters, and he would definitely be able to play a darker version of Angel if they want to go the darker route, if they want to go the Archangel route. Next up is Beast, aka Hank McCoy. And for Beast, I chose George McKay. George McKay started the 2019 film 1917, where he played Lance Corporal Schofield. George showed that he can really do a great job at portraying a character with just his body language and his facial expressions. Even in the movie where there wasn't much dialogue, George did a great job, and those elements would really come in handy for the role of Beast. Whether they want to do mocap or prosthetics and makeup for the role of Beast, you're gonna want an actor who can be really expressive, and George McKay can really be expressive.
Well done, lad. Thank you, sir.
George also has a very calm and chilled attitude to him, even outside of movies, and that would really fit well with Beast. Beast has always been that calm, cool, and collective kind of character, despite being a literal beast. George really fits the bill of the character really well. He just has to bulk up a bit and he'd be perfect. Next up is Storm, aka Aurora Monroe, and for this role I chose Kiki Lane. She played Nile in The Old Guard, a movie about a group of immortal warriors fighting for freedom. And in a way, the movie kind of reminded me of X-Men. You know, it's about a group of people with special abilities fighting for freedom. Anyways, Kiki Lane really did a great job in the movie. She made the role of Nile feel very real and brought a lot of likability to the role. Kiki really knows how to bring a character to life and make the audience feel for them. Sometimes her performance was quite emotional, and she can really bring that emotion to the role of Storm. Storm had a really rough life, and Kiki Lane can definitely bring some emotional complexity to the role. And also, Storm can literally control weather, so you definitely want someone who has some really good screen presence, and Kiki Lane definitely has that.
It was supposed to be a gift to the world.
Wasn't your gift to give.
She even stated herself that she would like to play the character, so Marvel, do not miss this opportunity. Next up is Professor X, aka Charles Xavier. For the role of Professor X, I chose Andrew Lincoln. Professor X is a character that is really wise and kind, and is someone who has the ability to guide the X-Men and be a father figure to them in a way. But he's also been through some pretty dark experiences, and he has a very serious side to him. So you definitely want an actor who can embody all of these traits, and Andrew Lincoln would do that perfectly. His role as Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead showed how he can act as a leader, and a heroic one at that. Rick Grimes showed a lot of kindness and the ability to be a really good father figure and friend. So Andrew Lincoln has a lot of likability to him, and he can bring that to the role of Professor X. He's also really good at leadership roles, so he would nail that aspect of the character perfectly. He shows so much range in The Walking Dead, and it's a pretty dark show, and Rick went through quite a lot of trauma, and he lost people, and he went through some pretty dark stuff. And Andrew Lincoln would definitely be able to portray the darkness of Professor X.
I can help you.
I'll call back in 2 hours.
Please. You don't understand. You don't know. We're dying. We're dying here.
Let's say they want to explore the backstory of the character, or they want to adapt the Dawn of X version of the character. You definitely need an actor who can fit the dark and gritty tones, and Andrew Lincoln would do that perfectly. Or let's say they want to make him more likable and more of a father figure to the X-Men. Andrew Lincoln would also do a great job at that. He could perfectly encapsulate all of the important aspects of the character. The final character I'm going to be casting in this video is Wolverine, aka James Howlett, aka Logan. And the actor I chose can truly embody a lot of crucial characteristics of Wolverine, and that actor is Jack O'Connell. Jack O'Connell was in the 2014 film Unbroken, which was based off of a true story, set in World War II. And Jack O'Connell played Louis Zamperini in that movie, and he was definitely the best part of the movie by far. He's truly a really talented actor. In the movie, he showed a lot of characteristics of Wolverine. He was witty at times, he was very determined, and he displayed the strength and willpower to keep going even after being through a lot of trauma and pain. Jack O'Connell would be a great fit. He would add a sense of charisma, and he would really be able to make the audience feel for him. Logan has been through so much. He's lived a very long life. He's lost people. He's been through so many terrible things. And Jack O'Connell would really be able to embody the character and the emotional damage that he carries with him. I think he would make a fantastic Wolverine. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this video. Tell me in the comment section what you think about my picks, and tell me who you would cast as these characters. If you want to see me recast more X-Men characters in the future, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one.